What's up, everyone? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah! And we're gonna go back to the old school Fantastic Four, issue 82. Yeah, they're back with the Inhumans, and they're gonna see what's going down. Since Crystal's the newest member of the Fantastic Four, and I gotta say, hoorah for that. Sue is recovering from her pregnancy, so everything is just copacetic until the Crystal breaks the news to him that she has to get Black Bolt's permission. Now, if you don't know this, the Inhumans are ruled by a king, and the king's name is Black Bolt, of course. So Crystal has to ask her cousin, who is married to her sister, it's sort of weird, permission to be a member of the Fantastic Four. And of course, Johnny and Reed insist, since she's a member of the family, since she's part of the Fantastic Four, they're going to go with her, just so they can have their say too and talk it out. And which I think is a very good idea. And of course, the Fantastic Four is a family. From out of nowhere, an energy presence is detected. Of course, it's Lockjaw. She gives Lockjaw a big old hug. And, they're getting ready, thinking, we're going to go see Black Bolt. Everything's good. But something strange is going on. Something is wrong. The portal hasn't closed yet. And then through it come the Alpha Primitives. And these guys are like the stooges of the Inhumans. They do all the work. They work all the factories, basically all that. They grab Crystal. They try carrying her off. And this is where Mr. Fantastic makes a good point. Their family, they're not going to take this line down. And they attack the Alpha Primitives. They try to get Crystal back. And I love this. It's clobbering time. Ben Grimm is my favorite character, bar none. Of course, they're afraid of fire, so the Torch is taking care of them. And they're a more cohesive team. And Johnny Storm's really motivated. He lost her once for a very long time. It took a lot of effort to get them together again, so he does not want to lose her again. Of course, they grab Crystal. The Alpha Primitives run back in the portal. Johnny heads right towards it, but it closes, dousing his flame and knocking back the Fantastic Four. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong for this to be going down. And this is where Ben thinks that, they're in the wrong business. But what kind of business do you think Ben should be in? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This guy announces to their new king everything was a success. And, of course, they were able to hoodwink the Fantastic Four. And Maximus, man, look at that suit. Sheesh, talk about compensating. And he subdued Medusa with a little bit of a chemical in her hair. They never say exactly what it is. And he's basically mind controlled everyone, or like bent them to his will. Man, I hate that suit. Anyways, he says that he has to have all the Inhumans under his foot. He won't rest until everyone's under his control. That way he knows that no one's going to try to usurp his power later. Especially the Fantastic Four, since she's been aligned with them, so he's taking care of this situation now. And you got to give it to him. I mean, the man's insane, but he does plan things out. Crystal says, where's Black Bolt? What's going on? Basically confused. Medusa is essentially his slave, and she's been kind of drugged with the hypno ray. Her hair has been doused with this chemical that kind of inerts it. And yes, there's a prison, and there's a Black Bolt and the two Stooges. Oh, 4 Gorgons in there too. You barely see them in the background. Triton and Karnak. Yes. And if you've been watching this channel, you know that I'm not the biggest Inhumans fan, so part of me wants to root for Maximus, but I hate the suit, despise him, so yeah. Anyways, the Fantastic Four takes off, and I love how Ben and Reed have a little back and forth, and Reed banks too hard, and I love how Ben just points it out and says, "Sheesh, what a grouch!" Coming from Ben, that's a pot in the kettle, if you know what I'm saying. Basically, Ben Grimm is a rock version of Oscar the Grouch. Anyways, they managed to get up to the Inhumans base. They sneak on in, and this is where Reed tells him, I think someone else is ruling. Reed's a smart man. He knows what's going down. And his guess was right. As the panel drops out, they fall, and the air is kind of cushioning them down. Now, if you were thinking, if this was Maximus, why? Why not just let them drop and then... well, anyways, supervillains. They managed to burn through the door with Johnny Storm's powers, and there's something waiting for him on the other side, and his name is Zorn. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Anyways, this robot was created by Maximus, and this robot was built specially to attack the Fantastic Four. He hits Reed with a ray, and it's a paralyzer ray, so basically Reed can't move. And I love how Ben just grabs him and be like, "Don't you know that the good guys always win?" That's just classic Ben Grimm right there. But the robot has plans for everyone. He uses a fan to blow Johnny's flame out, and this happens a lot. You would think they would use a freeze ray every once in a while, but I guess the other brand has the marking on freezing villains, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, this robot strikes out, and he is powerful. He knocks Ben back. But, this robot says it's going to destroy him and blah, blah, blah. Ben reminds him that many people have tried that, and the Fantastic Four is still standing. And, Ben hits him with a haymaker. Ben fights and fights, but this robot is strong. Like I said, it was built to take punishment. Maximus is gloating, of course. And this is where Karnak, who has the power to see the weaknesses and everything, can't get through this for some reason. And Magnus just gloats. He wants to be master of the world, too. He doesn't want just to rule the Inhumans. No, 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 no. So he's building a giant hypno ray to hypnotize all of mankind and take them under the control of Maximus, the Mad. Yeah, he wants to be ruler of everything. And will the Fantastic Four be able to beat him? Will they be able to free Black Bolt? And will Crystal stay a member? I guess we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.